FX Nation, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. And guys, we just ended the EMA series, so I hope you enjoyed that particular series. I hope we brought you a lot of value regarding why we use the specific EMAs that we use on our charts. Now, I was going through some of the videos that I've created over the years, and I ran into this little tiny snippet from one of the videos that talked about, I think, one of the problems that still happens within our community. And that is, why do we as retail traders get into bad trades, or what kind of bad habits are we building upon ourselves when we first get into trading? So check out this short video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm working on a new series for you guys, so hopefully that'll be out within this week or next week, and I hope it'll continue to bring you value, guys. Without further ado, let's get this video started. What do retail traders do essentially when they see this behavior here, this move start to go up? When they were expecting, right, let's say a move down, and let's say a pin to the 50 or the 200, and then a move down possibly to the 800 or lower, and that doesn't happen, what happens? How many retail traders start to freak out over it? And they don't understand why it's happening. And they literally start to freak out. And so what happens is they see this move here, and then they get FOMO, right? Fear of missing out. And then they just jump in on the trade, right? Because they don't want to miss out on the trade. Okay? So this is one of the biggest mistakes that retail traders make. Why is that? Because if you do this, if you jump into a trade randomly because you have a fear of missing out, yes, you would have caught a great trade. Absolutely. It would have been in your favor this time. But if you keep doing that behavior, and you will, what's going to happen? You get maybe 4 or 5 of these that you win in a row. You get real confident, real cocky. And then you start putting on more lot sizes because you think you know what you're doing. And as soon as you do that, you get that one loss, basically, that takes away all of the gains that you just made by doing these trades here like that. And so why does that happen? I think a lot of times it happens because as new traders or as retail traders, you guys don't have a plan. You guys don't have a trading plan. And if you do have a trading plan, how many of you have actually back tested the plan so you know what it actually outputs over an extended period of time? Meaning, have you taken that trading plan that you wrote down and actually went back into the charts, let's say starting from 2016, 2017, or 18, and actually back tested the plan to see what it would output over a 2-year span? How many of you guys have done that? And just be honest with yourself. So you may have a trading plan, but have you back tested that trading plan to know whether it's an actual good trading plan or not? Because just because you have a trading plan doesn't mean that it's actually a good one. You only know if it's a good one if you actually backtest it and you know what it's going to output over an extended period of time of 2 to 3 years of backtesting. And I mean going back into the charts from like 2016, 17, 18 and replaying it and seeing how many trades, what's the win, what are your win and loss percentage? Is it an 80% winning, percentage plan? And so the reason I say that is because if you have a plan that, let's say, for example, wins that you know that you've back tested and you know that wins about 80% of the time, 75% of the time, if you just follow the plan, everything that's on that plan, okay, if you follow the plan, you know over an extended period of time it'll give you 75% wins. If you know that, why? And let's just say that you trade how we trade here with type 1s, 2s, and 3s, right? Why would you worry about this trade? Why would you worry about missing out on that trade? One trade on a Friday is not going to make or break your account. Okay? One trade on a stupid Friday, who cares? It doesn't matter in the bigger picture of things. It's just one trade. Next week, there'll be more trades. Week after that, there'll be more trades. Next month, next year, there are always going to be trade opportunities. Okay, so you can't tell me that if you were following this pair expecting a sell, right, and you didn't get that behavior, you automatically just jump in because you have a fear of missing out on this trade. And yes, in this time, it would have worked out if you would have jumped in, but was that part of your actual trading plan? And if it wasn't part of your actual trading plan, then what the hell are you doing? You're just gambling at that point. You're literally just gambling at that point. If you would have waited for the trading plan to come into play, you would have had a trade in the US session that you could have taken. It still would have given you about 17 pips. But I mean, at the end of the day, if this is not the only pair that you have opportunities to trade. So if you go through the other pairs that you're watching, let's say Euro JPY, you can't tell me that there's not a better trade setup on Euro JPY as a type 2 setup right here to give you well over 50 pips. You see what I mean? So getting hung over on just one trade that you missed out on that just went, in the complete opposite direction of what you thought it was originally going to go to, and you jumped in on it because you had a FOMO or fear of missing out, that doesn't make any sense for you to do that. Look for the other pairs that you follow. Here's a trade right here, type 2. Nice, beautiful type 2 trade that gave you well over 50 pips, or about 50 pips on the trade. Here's another type 3 trade right here. Pins to the 50 right here in London. I mean, look at the TDI right here. I mean, there's multiple trades that were available. So that's not just the only trade or the only pair that was available to trade. And so just because one pair that you're expecting, here's my point about this. Just because this one pair that you were expecting, to do something and it didn't do it, so what? Who cares? Like, the biggest difference between me and other retail traders is that I follow a very strict trading plan. And if I was expecting a type 3 to happen here and I didn't get that kind of behavior of what I was expecting, then why the hell am I going to trade it? If it's not in my plan and I follow a plan that gives me, let's say, 80% win rate over an extended period of time, why would I take that? It doesn't make any sense. So I hope that if you guys are trading, that you guys have a plan, most importantly, a plan that you've actually back tested, so you know that it actually works over a long period of time. If not, guys, you're just gambling at that point. And if you want to gamble, shit, just go to a casino. At least you'll have fun losing money. It's not fun sitting here in front of a computer screen losing money. At least at a casino, you can be entertained. All right, guys, welcome back. Just to finish off the video, I hope that you got a lot out of that short video that I just shared with you. I know that when I rewatched it and I re-listened to it, it literally just still holds true today to what new traders coming into the trading world are still doing. So hopefully, if you guys can spread this video out to them, because I think it'll just save them a lot of headache, and hopefully it'll help them with the correct mindset. Guys, until the next video, trade smart and trade consistent. Guys, if you need any more help, come join us in our next mentoring class. You see the date that is listed there. That is when our next mentoring class is. Seats are limited to only 30 people at a time, and what you get from it is unbelievable value. So first of all, it is a lifetime membership. One payment, lifetime membership. You'll have access to our 12-week program. You'll get weekly homework, weekly tests, backtesting training. Every Sunday, we do live group sessions where we answer every and all of your questions. And we also do the weekly analysis on that specific day as well. Once you graduate and pass the 12-week course, you'll get access to the advanced course. You'll get access to the blueprint recordings. You'll get custom trading journals, a trading plan template that you can use. You'll get access to our mentoring group chat where you can chat with other students. Guys, we're over about 100 hours of group session videos that you'll have access to from the last 2 years. Over 100 hours of content. And again, lifetime access to this program and most importantly, any other program that I come out with. Okay, so you're not only paying for this, but you're paying for anything in the future that I ever come out with. Guys, take advantage of it, and we'll see you in the next class.